to share with you the new e-application system, which is a combination of the original illustration system and now the ability to do electronic applications through the EAPP component. We've merged those two together. So the login screen looks very similar to what it did before. You'll need to enter your email address and a password. You should have those already. If not, you want to contact the Royal Arcanum Home Office and just request access to the EAPP system. So assuming we've done the login, we'll go ahead and log in here. First thing you want to do is come in and select the plan type that you're going to perform the illustration for. So in this case, we'll do a simplified issue and a compact state. So we'll do George Ryan, make it for $20,000, and an issue age of 59 years of age. Male, payment mode monthly, dividend option. Each of these that has a peach colored, you'll need to select some value. In this case, we'll just go ahead and select Arizona as a compact state. It automatically fills in the council location and the council number, and then calculate and save, and it'll give you a premium amount for that particular illustration. Now, once the illustration has been entered and a premium has been calculated, if you so choose, you can go to e-application. There's three ways to get here to e-application. From this button on the home page, there's a method where you can look up the illustration itself. If you have the name of the insured or the proposed insured, you can look it up from the illustration section. And there's also a direct link that you can go to. And we can send that to you. Notice once you've logged in, it's the illustration.royalarcanum.com/e-application. And if you go directly there, there'd be no information that would come from the illustration itself. You have to fill in all of the blanks as you come in. But let's go ahead and complete the illustration, the simplified. And let's go fill out an e-application for the simplified. Notice that it takes the state. This way, notice a compact state, simplified issue, form. The payment type, we're going to go ahead and do an electronic fund transfer, so I have to enter bank information. If this is a policy replacement or not, yes or no. We'll say no in this case to keep it simple. Is there going to be an automatic premium loan? Also a yes or no question. And any of these that have the rose color need to be selected. Some value needs to be selected. No to the premium loan will make the insured and the owner the same. There is the option where that can be someone different, and that adds another level of complexity, but it does give you the option to have another family member as the owner or someone else that a relevant party. So in this case, Mark Skiles is the agent, this email address, and the phone number. So fill out the information for the insured, and you could actually have a different signer, just to note that the signer's information could actually be different from the insured in some cases. So normally as you fill in this insured information down below, this down arrow, note of that, allows you to fill in the form information for the insured. So there's a phone number. Let's just do it'll automatically fill it into the signer's phone area. We'll take a date of birth. It's the 1st of May, 1942. Enter the social security number and a street address. The country is required, so generally this would be United States. And then you can go ahead and send the document. And that's as simple as it is. What it would do is generate the forms necessary for the simplified issue. In this case, because we selected email, it's very important, as the signers, the way the signer would like to receive their notification, we'll just make this at a so for simplicity's sake. It will tell you if there's things that you've neglected to fill out. Those will be rose colored, and it'll take you back to those places on the e-application form. That's what we call this. It's generating the application, which is basically piecing together multiple forms into a single package. So it does take a moment, generally about anywhere from 30 seconds to a little over a minute. And what it will do is allow the agent then to come in and fill in the rest of the blanks, working with the insured over the phone. So in this case, we can go ahead and all these rose-colored values are, again, required parts of the form. So shortcut to this is attention for the new business. It automatically fills in a lot of the information regarding the agents themselves. If there's a life code that entered in your profile, that would appear here. Blood pressure reading. I'm just, for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to enter in. You will need to fill those out. And those are obviously not real values. Most of the information has been filled out. But you need to go through the form and fill out the rose-colored values. As long as you hit next, they will take you to the next required fields in the form. On these forms, at this point in time, you will need to enter the hyphens and the social security number, so please be aware of that. On the other form page, you would not, but in this case, it is required that you enter the hyphens into here, and then a share percentage. We just make this 100%. Is there insurance in force? Yes. In this case, we'll say none, not applicable. And then all the medical questions can be checked yes or no. Are you currently hospitalized? All through these, I'm just going to select no as kind of the values that we'll walk through in this particular application. There are times where the values, the radio buttons are fairly small. A quick hint is if you go down to the bottom right-hand corner of the box on either yes side or no side, it generally changes this little hand icon, and that will allow you to click the value. Replacement insurance should be filled in from the primary form. In this case, we chose not to. No replacement insurance is in play. And then we'll hit next again to take us down to the next place in the form you need to fill in. So in this case, your city, state. And then sign. So if you click on the signature box, it'll bring up the name of the agent. You can go ahead and accept and sign. And then click the next box. It'll take you to the next area that you need to enter in information. Again, 7th of September, 2023. Here's where you fill out the payment information, either the credit card or EFT. We're going to draft a premium immediately upon issue approval or on or after a certain date. Click the appropriate checkbox and then enter in your probable pay information. There is an ongoing premium payment, and you can select the dates you want to withdraw. So if we just go to the first, something to that effect, we'll give our new business area the information they need. This will be a checking account, the name of the financial institution, the routing number, which is always a 9-digit number. So in this case, we'll do 9-digit routing number, and the account number for the bank account. So that could be a variable number. Signing in as the agent. And when you completed all the areas that need to be filled out, you have a finish button up here at the top. When you click that, it'll go ahead and complete the agent's part of the process, and now it will go ahead and send it to the insured recipient. So the insured recipient would be receiving an email notification. They can click on the link that they receive in that email and go ahead and walk through the signing process in a very similar manner.